Good afternoon, and thank you for joining me. My name is David Ingersoll. I'm the National Sales Manager at SoundSeal, and today we're here to talk about our WoodTrends WoodGrille Quick Ship program. First, just a little bit about SoundSeal. We've been around just over 40 years, 42 to be exact. We're based out of Agawam, Massachusetts, the western side of Massachusetts, just up from Hartford, Connecticut. We do a full line of architectural and industrial noise control products. Our WoodTrends line started somewhere between 15 and 20 years ago. It has grown steadily over the years, and the WoodTrends line now is made up of 7 different product lines. The WoodGrille is one of the 7. The WoodGrille is a great way to bring aesthetics and acoustics into a space. The open air, or the amount of open space in between the planks, is fantastic for acoustics. We have ways to absorb the sound on the back, as you'll see into the slide, but it also presents that strong monolithic linear type line look that is just so popular now. And the WoodTrends WoodGrille can go either vertical up a wall, or it can go horizontal across the ceiling. A lot of people tend to think of WoodGrille as a ceiling only product. That is not the case. It can be done for walls or ceilings. So first, just a little bit about our WoodGrille and what makes it different. Currently, we're the only WoodGrille on the market that I'm aware of that uses a veneered MDF system. Everybody else is using a solid wood grill. There's two benefits for using the veneered MDF over the solid wood. The first, it is greener. If you're going for lead points in green, the veneered MDF is a win over solid wood. The biggest reason is we use all of the parts to make the product, all of the parts of a tree, I should say. So a solid wood system is only going to use the trunks. It's going to have a lot of waste. Because we do a veneered MDF system, the MDF can be secured or made from all of the twigs, branches, the stuff that would otherwise get thrown away. So we're using a much higher percentage of the tree. In fact, 1 cubic meter of veneered hardwood, the way we do it, you can get 600 to 900 square meters of product out of a tree. Solid wood system is only getting 65 to 80% usage out of a tree. But to me, really the bigger reason to use it is the veneered MDF system is dimensionally stable. That's a very key word. Being a straight line system, you want those lines to remain straight for the life of the product, not just the first year or 18 months the product is up. Over time, solid wood tends to snake or move. If you think about going to a lumber yard and trying to pick up planks of 2x4s and see how many you have to pick up before you find some straight ones, it can be challenging in straight wood. The other advantage of the MDF being a dimensionally stable product is color uniformity. Large color differences that appear in hardwood do not appear in veneered MDF system. Another thing that's not noted, there is also veneer options. So there's a lot more options to a veneered MDF than a solid wood. People wouldn't do, say, a dark hickory in a solid wood. It's just going to be too expensive as a whole. And custom sizes are more likely to be available in an MDF system, almost a limitless number of sizes on the custom side. But we're here specifically to talk about the Quick Ship program today. That on the screen there is a very good example of our Quick Ship product. Again, it is going to be an MDF system with veneer on 5 faces. We're going to cover all 3 long pieces that are visible to the eye and both end caps on the 2 short ends. The one part that would not get veneered is the back side. It is a Class A fire rated product through and through. It's Carb 2 compliant. The blades for quick ship WoodGrille are 2 inches high, 3/4 inches wide, and the WoodGrille system is sold in 8-foot long sections. It is worth noting on our regular WoodGrille offering, we have more options. We had to pare down the quick ship program so it could be modified into a stocked product. So if somebody's looking for a 1 inch or 1.5 inches or a 3-inch, 4-inch, up to 8-inch blade, absolutely doable. We're going to be back at a custom product for the WoodGrille. So you're going to be back at the 10 to 12 week lead time. But if they can limit themselves to the 2-inch blade, we can do it with the quick ship. The quick ship, we put out there a 3-week lead time. We stock the blades, we make a jig, and we assemble on site. The one thing, actually 2 things that people get to specify with the quick ship WoodGrille is the number of blades per foot. So the one on the picture there of the darker color is 5 blades. If you count them, 5 blades for 12-inch section. That can go down to as low as 2 or 3, or as up to high as 6 or 8 if they wish. But 4 and 5 are probably the most 2 common. But keep in mind, for a budget, the more blades, the more expensive it is. Going from a 4-blade to a 5-blade system is essentially 20% more expensive because you're adding 20% more product. Here's a nice picture, 2 pictures showing the 2 veneer options that we do stock. We stock a dark and a light, if you will. The dark is a black walnut. The lighter veneer is a red oak. These are real natural wood veneers with no stain, and we finish them with a clear lacquer finish. The other thing you'll notice in the pictures is the difference between the spacing. The top has the 5 blades per foot. The bottom has 4. It's not a drastic difference, but again, for the cost-conscious people, the less blades, the less expensive it is. So the things that determine pricing is the overall square footage of the product, simply how many 1-foot by 8-foot sections of grills are we talking? How many blades per grill section or per 12 inches? Is it 3 blades, 4 blades, 5 blades, 6 blades? The dark walnut is more expensive than the red oak, but only by about 50 cents a blade. So it's not a severe upcharge by any means, but the darker color is slightly more expensive. It is important that the blades are stocked. They're ready to assemble. That's how we can turn this product in 3 weeks. It does ship from our plant in Agawam, Massachusetts, where we assemble the product. There is a quote request right on our website at soundseal.com or woodtrends.com, where quote requests can be submitted directly in, or you can call in and talk to myself or Gordon Hutchinson at our phone number, 413-789-1770. So the grills are traditional. Let me start it that way. Our traditional WoodGrille system has 2 methods of attachment: a wood backer and an aluminum dowel. The aluminum dowel is not offered in the quick ship, but we wanted to show it in case people are inquiring about a dowel. That would be all custom work. Again, to try to skinny the program down to be able to turn it quickly, we leave the quick ship with just the wood backer. Our wood backer is recessed into the wood. We do it for a couple of reasons. Most people, competitor-wise, staple it to the back of the WoodGrille. We like to recess it in, even though it takes just a little bit more time. By recessing it in, it sits flush with the back of the WoodGrille, so it offers a slightly better aesthetic. If you put the black fleece backer on, and which you'll see in a couple of slides here, it does sit flat. It doesn't lift. But it also offers a lot more stability to the WoodGrille. We really like the way it locks the blades into place, so we choose to use the recessed wood backer. There's a good picture of a recessed wood backer and how two pieces would come together. The wood backer itself is a 1/2 inch thick, 3/16 inches wide. It's made of a birch. It's a fire rated product, and we dye it black. The shiplap or the lap in is simply an overlap of the two pieces would come together. They can be glued or stapled at that point to secure the pieces into place. It's spaced 6 inches in from the end and 12 inches on center from there. And again, the wood backer is used for either the wall or the ceiling applications. In the ceiling, the contractor will use a heavy-duty T-grid. It does not come with the product. It's something that the contractor would source locally. What would come with the WoodGrille is the spring mount clip, that black clip that is shown kind of like a horseshoe shape in that first picture. It would wrap around the around the wood backer and lock onto the T-grid. It has little barbs coming off of it to kind of lock it in place, and it simply pinches and clamps it by hand. And you would use 8 clips per 1 foot by 8 foot section, or essentially one clip for every 1 square foot of product. It allows easy access in the future. If somebody needed to take one of these down, they can simply unclamp it from the T-grid and remove it. As an alternative, they could throw a drywall screw through into the wood T-grid backer. That is essentially what they do on a wall installation. If you're going vertically, you're going to screw through the wood backer into a blocking or a furring. The acoustical fleece that we use is about 1/4 inch thick. It is an acoustical textile. It's 100% polyester, and we're going to factory staple it onto the back of the WoodGrille if the requirement calls for the acoustical fleece, or the job calls for the acoustical fleece. Along with being acoustical, it does act as a nice visual barrier. So if you want to hide the T-grid in behind it, if there's any ventilation up in behind the WoodGrille, the fleece acts as a blackout, and it does cover that. But for the acoustical performance, you will need the fleece. That and airspace up in the ceiling will get you a very high NRC rating. If we need to jump that up even more due to limited amount of airspace or just a demanding room, we can back the WoodGrille with a theater board, a black fiberglass insulation. Theater board has NRC ratings anywhere from 0.8 to 1.05 depending on the thickness, and we can adjust that as needed for the acoustical value requirements of the WoodGrille. This was an early on project we did with our quick ship. This is a winery in Napa Valley that ordered a small section of WoodGrille to go up in their tasting room. The picture on the left went up first. I like it because it shows how lighting can be incorporated into the WoodGrille. That is something the contractor did. It worked so well acoustically to help quiet it down. They added some more throughout some other areas that you see on the right-hand side. But again, the quick ship WoodGrille is great for small sections of clouds. You know, a couple up to jobs from 100 or 200 square feet up to 1,000 or 2,000 square feet. You know, if people have needs for 5,000, 10,000 square foot jobs, that would be custom anyways. We don't stock that much. So this fills that nice small to mid-size grill requirements. I like bringing this picture in. This is actually a custom WoodGrille, but it shows vertically how you're going to bring lighting in, which I think is very important. The reason they didn't do this one on quick ship was not the square footage, but the veneer finish that they were looking for, something a little bit more custom. Again, a custom WoodGrille, but I wanted to show you what an idea of a thicker grill blade looked like. I believe this one was either 4 inches or 6 inches, but definitely wider as well. It does give a good example of, again, how you're bringing lighting in. It also brings a good example of what these pieces look like when they butt to one another. And the other cool feature I get to mention, for the regular WoodGrille, again, not the quick ship, but the regular WoodGrille, we can go exterior with the product as long as it's under an overhang. As long as it is covered from the elements, all of the WoodTrends products can actually go from indoors to outdoors through a glass partition. We've done it in this facility. We've done it at the Martin Arboretum in Chicago and a number of other facilities. It really offers a nice looking continuous look to the WoodTrends. This one has a number of Sound Seal products in it. There's fabric wrap wall panels on the walls. There is WoodTrends standard product on the front of the seatings. But it also does, again, due to the size of the project, this one was a traditional or non-custom WoodGrille order with a 10-week delivery time. But I like bringing this picture in so that people can get an idea of what they can do with the aesthetics of the WoodGrille. That's really it for today. My email is on the screen. It's dingersoll@soundseal.com. If anybody would like a sample of the WoodGrille, a sample of this presentation, if anybody's looking to be able to reach out to a local rep, please let me know, and I'll be glad to direct you in those regards. Anything we can help you with in terms of ideas or treatments, please reach out and let me know. But I appreciate the time today, and continue to look for more upcoming webinars from SoundSeal in the near future. Have a great day.